Number 91. Feeble Files. We're going from The Dig, a great game about aliens, to Feeble Files, a crappy game about aliens. I can't figure out for the life of me how this game wound up on the top 100 list at all, let alone above The Dig. Feeble Files has none of that game's charm. It's just an interminable slog, so boring that I didn't even want to continue my Mega Pants list, because that would have meant having to force my way through this turd. If you can't tell, I don't like this game. Let's get down to specifics. You play as Feeble, a little green alien with a British accent who works for the Ministry of Galactic Uncertainty in the Crop Circles division. On his way home from Earth one day, Feeble gets into a series of accidents, concluding with hitting a probe from Earth, which sets off a series of events that supposedly would result in hilarity and hijinks, but only led me to hindrance and humdrum. It's a solid premise, brilliant even, and on a technical level, I have zero complaints. Feeble Files runs very easily in ScumVM. The animations are good for the era it came out in. The art is colorful, if occasionally cluttered. All the voices are great, and you know I love me some British accents. They are everywhere in this game, which makes sense as the developer was based in the UK. And Feeble is up against a totalitarian regime so controlling that they have happy bots that kill citizens who merely appear upset, because it implies that the Omnibrain isn't making everything perfect. There's so much potential here! If only the game wasn't so frustrating and totally uninteresting. The most egregious example of this boredom-inducing mess comes early on, in your first trip to Metro Prime. You'll find these two arguing.
Can I see your docking permits, please, citizen?
No problem, citizen. I have them right here. At least I thought I had them right here.
I'm sorry, citizen, but I cannot let you unload without a permit.
Come on, citizen. Give me a break. I come through here every cycle. I could drop it off later.
That would be against docking regulations, citizen.
But I'd give it to you next cycle. No one would know.
I would know, citizen. I don't think I could live with myself.
Guess how long this goes on. Just guess. I'll wait. Have you guessed yet? I timed it. Ready? These two argue for a whopping 4 minutes and 27 seconds. And at no point does it get funny or interesting in any way. I just sat looking at my monitor with increasing hopelessness as the scene dragged on, and on, and on. Fucking shit. Here's how this scene should have played out once the designers realized the scene wasn't going anywhere.
Sir, you need a docking permit to unload here.
Oh no, I can't find my permit, and the medical supplements I'm carrying will go bad if I don't get them unloaded quickly. And scene. 10 seconds. No jokes, just a simple conundrum for the player to solve, but a hell of a lot less tedious than listening to bureaucracy in action. Oh, and you'll never guess how you procure that docking permit. You change the laws so that something another freighter pilot is doing is suddenly illegal. Feeble then watches as an enforcer kills that pilot, and you can then take his docking permit. Holy crap, Feeble is a sociopath. It's about the only interesting thing that happened in my entire playthrough. I'm dead serious, by the way. Nothing else that happened was ever really funny, or amusing, or even interesting. And the game might get better later for all I know, but I got Feeble sent to prison, and that's the point at which I immediately lost all hope. You see, the prison controls the prisoners by hypnotizing them. So after about 15 seconds in any given area, the Hypno TV goes off, and wham, Feeble's somewhere else. At first, I thought it presented an interesting challenge, how to break out of a rotating cycle of rooms with limited time. But once I figured out how to get Feeble out of his cell, you have to creep down several flights of stairs without getting caught by the robots that show up on different floors in a seemingly random order. And when you do get caught, and you will, because there's no place to hide and you can't move Feeble fast enough with point-and-click controls anyway, you'll get sent right back into the hypno loop and have to do everything you did to break out all over again, while waiting several minutes for the rooms to cycle to the ones you need. After my 4th time getting caught, I gave up. Fuck this game. This sort of thing may have been more tolerable back when it came out. After all, adventure games of this era frequently had unfair mechanics or frequent deaths in them. But when a sequence in a game is seemingly designed to cause frustration, it boggles my mind that anyone could confuse this for fun. So no, I absolutely do not agree with AdventureGamers.com's list putting Feeble Files at number 91. It wouldn't even make my list, and it would stand a solid chance of winding up on the top 100 worst adventure games. But to do the research and actually play the games to make that list? Oh, no thanks. I'll just be happy to finish this list. Speaking of...
Thorne, it's Warhurst. We've got a situation. We're building the team. Meet me at Langley in the lobby.
Next time, number 90.